Hi, yogis. This is your earth element evening flow. So we're going to start at the top of the mat, coming into Tadasana mountain pose. Bring your big toes together to touch, or your feet can be fist width apart. Lift your toes up, fan them out, and feather them down into the mat, really gripping the mat with your toes. Move into all four corners of your feet, finding your balance, finding your stability, finding your roots. Engage your quads slightly so you don't hyperextend in your knees. Your pelvis is neutral, which means your booty's not poking out, it's not tucking under, nice and neutral. Spine is long, your chest is lifted, shoulders are rolled up and away from your ears, hands are palms facing in by your sides, and your chin is parallel to the earth. Take a couple of deep cleansing breaths here, just releasing the day, letting everything go. So take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale it loudly out your mouth. Just let it go. One more time. Big inhale and exhale out your mouth. And just come into a comfortable breathing pattern in and out your nose. This is the earth element practice. So throughout this whole practice, I want you to really focus on where your body is touching the earth, knowing that the earth is always there to support you. We'll be moving very slowly and very mindfully through this practice. We're not trying to energize the body in any way. We're trying to calm everything down and get ready for rest. You can use a mantra of I am grounded or I am rooted. It's totally up to you. You don't have to use one at all. So come into your breath here, breathing into the count of 4 and exhale to the count of 4. In your nose and out your nose. Tadasana is a very strong pose. It's a very grounding pose. So really feel the earth underneath you here. One more big breath in. Exhale out your nose, really ground down into your feet. And on an inhale, slowly raise your arms out to the sides, up overhead, palms touch. Exhale, tilting your pelvis forward, coming down with a nice flat spine, keeping your knees bent here. Head and hands hang, coming into your forward fold. Moving slowly. Inhale. Come up with a nice flat back, keeping your chin tucked, looking at the floor, monkey pose. Exhale, fold forward, head and hands hang, forward fold. Inhale, rising up slowly, leading with the back of your head, nice flat back, arms come up, out to the side, palms touch overhead. Exhale, release your hands down by your sides, Tadasana, mountain pose. Again, slowly inhale, arms come up, palms touch. Exhale, slowly hinging forward, coming down with a nice flat spine, keeping your knees bent here. Head and hands hang to your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, nice flat back, monkey pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly coming up, nice flat back, palms touch overhead. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. I am grounded. Inhale, arms go out, up, palms touch. Exhale, hinging forward, coming down again to your forward fold. Head and hands hang. Plant your palms, step your right foot back and your left foot back, coming into downward facing dog. Fingertips are pointed towards the front of the mat. Your knuckles, the palms of your hands are ground down firmly into the mat. Feel the earth beneath you. Have a slight bend in your knees. You have a nice straight line from your fingertips all the way up to your tailbone, tilting your tailbone up towards the sky. Now gently and slowly bend into your left knee, bringing your right heel down towards the mat. Then bending into your right knee, left heel towards the mat. Do this a couple of times, just really opening up your hamstrings after a long day of sitting, just working them out. Then release your heels down towards the mat. They do not have to touch. Just take a couple of breaths here, in through your nose and out through your nose. On your next inhale, go ahead and just drop your knees right down to the mat, coming into tabletop position. Shoulders are over your wrists, hips are over your knees. I'm going to do a couple of cat-cow. So on an inhale, arch your spine, look forward, opening your chest, opening your shoulders. Exhale, round your spine, chin to chest. Doing this to the count of 4. So inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Again, inhaling, tilting your tailbone up towards the sky. Looking forward, exhale, tilting your tailbone down. Look at your belly. One more time, inhaling, 2, 3, 4. Exhaling, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, come to neutral. Take your knees out as wide as your mat, bringing your big toes together to touch. Start to sink your hips down towards your heels. Now, if that's not comfortable for you, grab a pillow from your couch, a pillow from your bedroom, or whatever, just a pillow, and place it in between your feet and sit back on the pillow. Coming into wide leg child's pose. So walk your hands out in front of you, bringing your forehead towards the mat. It does not have to touch. Just gently opening your hips here, and I want you to really feel the earth here. Feel every single part of your body that it's touching. The earth is there to support you and hold you. Slowly walk your hands over towards the right. Taking your time, moving mindfully, your forehead comes back towards the mat. Does not have to touch. Breathing here. I am grounded. On an inhale, slowly walk yourself over towards the left side of your mat, taking your arms off the mat. Forehead comes down towards the earth. Again, it does not have to touch. Deep breaths here in through your nose and out through your nose. One more breath. Come back to center. Take one last big deep breath here, filling up your whole back body. And exhale, let it out your mouth. On your next inhale, slowly, very slowly, walk yourself up to sit. Give yourself a second, take a breath. Not moving quick here. Swing your legs out in front of you. Go ahead and move the flesh away from your sit bone, really grounding down into your sit bones. Again, grab one of your pillows from your couch or wherever and sit on that if it's uncomfortable for you to sit directly on your mat. Janu Sirsasana. Bend your right knee. Have the inside of your right foot to the inside of your left knee. And let your right knee fall out towards the side. It's going to have a nice triangle shape here. Again, readjust your sit bones. Have one hand on either side of your left leg, having your left foot firmly flexed. On an inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, slowly begin to walk forward. You don't have to come deep here. Feel like there's a string pulling your chest towards your big toe. Stay here. We're not trying to see how deep you can go, but you want a nice flat back. Your pelvis is tilted forward. And let's change the breathing up a little bit here. So start to inhale to the count of 4, but extend your exhales out just a little bit longer, maybe to the count of 6 or 7. This will start to signal the brain that it's time to slow down. Breathing here. Again, feeling the earth everywhere that your body is touching the earth. I am grounded. Next inhale, slowly walk yourself back up again, taking your time. Forward folds, you can get a little dizzy sometimes. Take your right leg out, shake them both out a little. Take it to the other side. Bend your left knee inside of your left foot about a fist width apart from the inside of your right knee. Left knee falls out to the side. Nice triangle shape here. Again, readjust your sit bones to make sure you're really grounded down into the earth. Hands on either side of your right leg. Your right foot is flexed. Inhale, lengthening your spine. Exhale, tilting your pelvis forward. Walking slowly, chest towards your big toe. Again, we're not trying to see how deep you can go here. We're just calming everything down, releasing your body, opening it up from the day. Breathe here into the count of 4, and then exhale to maybe 6 or 7. Forward folds are also very calming to the nervous system. One more breath. Slowly walk yourself back up again. Give yourself a second. Don't move too fast. Take both legs out straight in front of you. Shake them out a little bit. Keeping a slight bend in your knees here again. Readjust your sit bones. Always want to be grounded down into the earth. Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. So inhale, lift your spine. Exhale, tilting your pelvis forward. Slowly begin to walk again, chest towards your big toes, keeping a nice long lower back. Keeping your knees bent here as much as you need to. Again, not trying to see how far or how deep you can get in your forward fold. Keep your chin tucked slightly. And if you can keep your pelvis tilted forward, nice flat back, you can begin to straighten out your legs if you'd like a little more sensation. But again, we're not energizing here. Calming down. Keep your feet nice and flexed. Nice deep breath in and out. Next inhale, slowly walk yourself back up. Taking a breath here. I am grounded. So place your feet on the mat. Scoot your bottom forward a little. Going to roll down onto your back now, coming into Shavasana. So take your legs out to the sides of your mat. Let your feet just fall out naturally. Arms off to the side, maybe a few inches away from your body. Roll your shoulders under slightly, just gently opening your heart. Get out any fidgets, any wiggles. Breathing here. Let's do a quick scan as to every part of your body that's touching the earth. We're going to start with your heels. Feel where your heels connect to the earth. The backs of your calves. Your glutes. Your hips. Your mid-back. Your upper back. Backs of your arms. Backs of your hands. Your shoulders. And the back of your head. Release any tension you may have left in your forehead or your jaw. Take a deep breath in and exhale and just sink into the earth. I invite you to stay in Shavasana as long as you can. If you have 5 minutes, 10 minutes, if you have 20 minutes, go ahead, stay here. Enjoy your rest. If you're coming with me, begin to deepen your breath, bringing a little movement into your fingers and your toes, slowly waking up your body. Maybe move your head from side to side, if that's okay on your neck. You can take your arms up overhead, full body stretch. Slowly bring both knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Thank yourself for taking your time to do this practice today. Gently roll over towards your right side, using your right arm as a pillow for your head. Take a couple of breaths here just to come back into balance. When you're ready, slowly push yourself up, keeping your eyes closed if possible. Coming into a comfortable cross-legged position, Sukhasana, easy seated pose. Place your hands on your knees, palms down. Take a few breaths here, just check in with yourself. Are you feeling grounded? More relaxed? Have you let go of your day? Bring your palms together to touch at heart center. I end all of my practices with gratitude, so thank your body for everything it does for you, your breath for giving you life, and yourself for showing up here and doing something so good for your body and your mind. Always be unapologetically who you are and let your light shine bright. Namaste. Slowly blink your eyes open and lift your head. And that concludes practice. See you later.